and welcome to week 4 of my project, and this week's focus was production week. So before the week began, I chose to use the Sunday before the week to film. This was the day that my actor was free, the location was free and I was free, so we chose Sunday to do this, which is really ideal because it was just before production week, so it's all done in time. I didn't have to worry about filming midweek and getting it done before Friday. So on Sunday we filmed in the tennis court, we filmed all the footage we needed, and after the filming we went back to the actor's house to do some voice recording separately. I wanted to do this separately because if I used the sound from the camera, because it was quite bad weather that day, it was quite windy and sometimes it would rain, I didn't want the noise behind the camera to be muffled, so I used voice narrative as well. On Monday it was the start of production week and I chose to edit my video at home, as I have access to Premiere Pro at home, and create my website in college times. So on Monday I spent the first hour choosing what design I liked on Wix, choosing what website I think most represented sports the most. I then finished my role model page where I spoke a little bit about some famous tennis players and how they are a role model towards women because of some of their actions and what they've done. I also created the solution page. This was a page dedicated to all the solutions that Adidas could do to solve their problem. I was asked in my brief to come up with solutions that will work in reality, and I was meant to come up with solutions that will make a long-lasting change. So I come up with 3 different solutions, one focusing on lack of access, lack of funding and lack of equality. When I got home I also started my promotional video and looked into more effects on YouTube of what I could use to make this video different to the others. On Tuesday back in college I started my blog page where I created a page of loads of different tweets and texts from women on the page. These texts can be anything from recommendations, personal inspirations and reviews to Adidas. I also started the personal motivator page. This page consists of people answering a few questions about their personal health and their fitness goals. And my goal to this page was to create a personal motivator that will provide them with workouts that worked for them and ways of becoming fit again. When I got home from college I also carried on with my promotional video and finished it on the Tuesday. On Wednesday I finished the personal motivator page completely and finished the quiz. The quiz involves of finding out what women's tennis player you are. So the quiz is made up of 10 questions asking what you would be like in some situations on the tennis court, and after you've answered all 10 questions it tells you what tennis player you are and how much of percentage you are of them. On Thursday, on my day for college, I finished my Wix website, creating the last page of the login page and putting my video on the website as well. I also concentrated on my practitioner study for a few hours and got some of that done. Friday was hand-in day, so I handed in all my finished production to Edmodo and concentrated on my practitioner study afterwards. So this week, production skills that I learned was how to move a text on Premiere Pro across the screen, because in my video I used this twice, using a big inspirational word going across the screen. What went well this week was everything was finished in time. I had plenty of time to do my practitioner study and I wasn't rushed throughout the week. This week it would be even better if I spent some time creating a poster for another deliverable, as this would have increased my production level because I would have made more. But I used my time to make sure everything was on my website that I wanted, because I knew what I wanted from the start and I wanted to make sure that it looked exactly how I wanted it. So I spent my time through the week making sure that was right. Problems I encountered this week was that when I wanted to export my video on Premiere Pro, it didn't export first of all. I realised this was because I didn't have enough money. I realised this was because I didn't have enough memory on my memory stick, so I bought a new one and I saved that one instead. Overall, I think this week was a really good week. I got everything done in time and my work was all up to my standards, so yeah, thank you.